Welcome back to my valley. We're back in Ancient's Landing, and we have a few quests we can do. Some here and some back on the main valley. But first we're gonna start here with Jafar. Yes, it's me. Oh, Jafar. Okay, fine. He wants us to put the thingy on the thingy. The sphere on the platform. And now he'll let us talk to him. Or not. Oh, investigate. Ah, there we go. And it opens to the new area. This looks like a crypt. Creepy. Talk to Jafar at the hologram station. Do you see now, Jess? What lies before you was once nothing but barren desert. But with the magic artifacts of Eternity Isle, half of it was transformed into lush jungle at my command. However, and now it is split down the middle by a rift in time that threatens to destroy everything. So you're saying this is all your fault? My fault? Hardly. This island and the relics scattered about it, why, they practically have a mind of their own. Take it from me, the magic of Eternity Isle is like a tiger that turns to bite you when you grab its tail. Don't grab its tail, Jafar. The time rift in the middle of the island has left me trapped in the palace at the other end. How am I supposed to get to you with this broken bridge blocking the way? You must obtain an ancient relic known as the Royal Hourglass. It is under the protection of that flying metal nuisance. You must find a way to get it from her. This metal nuisance? Who is she? I have no idea what she calls herself, only that she has been a thorn in my side since the day I arrived. She almost reminds me of a certain street rat, never knowing her proper place. She is here somewhere in Ancient's Landing. Search for her. Perhaps she will trust you and simply hand the hourglass over. You may have to use your pickaxe to clear the way, the copper rocks blocking the way. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, and just when you find that metal pest, do take care. She has a nasty habit of blasting things to shreds. So, this is the quest for up here. I'm gonna clean it up a little. There is another character I would like to get done with their quest, another two actually. So, I'll meet you next to that character in just a moment. And here we are, guys. We've got two characters before we head off to the main valley and do a quest there. Let's get Scrooge McDuck and Goofy's shops open. Bless me bagpipes. Excellent work, Jess. We're ready for yet another grand opening. Let's get this shop open. Yay! Well done, Jess. A grand opening in due form. I'm sure folks will flock to this fine establishment in no time. And since you're both my best employee and my best customer, I have something for you too. Here you are. What'd you got? Ooh, lots of coins. Thank you, Scrooge. Wow, I just got paid. Where's Goofy? Next on the list is Goofy.
Howdy! Hey there!
Thanks, Jess. This is all I need to fix the stall. But before I do, we need a proper ribbon cutting ceremony.
Whoa.
And since you're the expert ribbon cutter, you should be the one to do it. Alright, so let's go do it. Unlock Goofy's stall. Gosh, it looks great. Thanks, Jess. Thank you, Goofy. And that is quest 2 done. We're making good time here, guys. Jess, how marvelous to see you. Likewise. Your arrival is quite fructitious. I've something I'd love to discuss with you. First, I must say that the house you've set up for me is absolutely splendid. I've come to realize that it's been some time since I was last here, and I fear I've made a few mistakes. Oh no, what did you do? It seems perhaps my curiosity got the better of me, but I'm certain if you would introduce me around, all will be well. Sure, let's go see Olaf. He's a great villager to meet first. There he is. Hi, Olaf.
Oh, good, you're here.
Have you met Jack Skellington? Sigh. We've met. That's great. I have a trivia fact about the word great, but never mind. Don't want to share a fun fact? Olaf, what's wrong? It was earlier today. Remy brought me some incredible chocolate ice cream that I wanted to give to Anna as a surprise for Best Friend Forever Day, which I invented this morning. And then something disturbing happened. I may not be mature yet, but I think even someone mature would have been disturbed. Mr. Skellington kept saying, "Oh, what's this?" and poking the ice cream with his bony fingers. I think he was just curious about it? Oh, but Jess, I'm curious about a lot of things too. I try not to let my curiosity ruin other people's first ever Best Friends Forever Day ice cream surprise. I'll make you a fresh batch of chocolate ice cream. And I'll have a word with Jack Skellington about barging into people's houses like that. Oh, that looks good. Here you go, Olaf. Here's some new chocolate ice cream made with love just for you and for Anna. I was trying to tell myself that I was happy, but frustration is such a pointy emotion, like icicles. I couldn't ignore it. Well, I'm happy that you don't need to repress any negative emotions anymore. Thank you for saving Best Friends Forever Day, Jess. You're welcome. And don't worry, I'll talk to Jack about touching people's food without permission. That's probably wise. Okay, Jack, we need to talk. Olaf was really upset after what you did to his ice cream. Ice cream? Oh, is that what it's called? I wonder, is it related to all the snow I found in Christmas Town? Such a fascinating mix of chocolate and winter magic. Let's not get distracted here. You need to ask people before doing something like that. Olaf is such a sweetie, he totally would have given you a taste if you'd just asked nicely. You say he's sweet? And he's also made of snow? Let's stop you right there. There is no eating Olaf. Tampering with food, any food, is pretty rude. And putting your fingers in it is just unsanitary. Ah, I see. I understand. My apologies, Jess. It was just so fascinating. I couldn't help myself. It's okay. I know you don't mean any harm. Who would you like to meet next? Maybe someone with whom I would see more eye to eye? Someone who appreciates the power of fright. Someone who finds joy in shadows. Oh, I know just who to see. Alright, let's go introduce Jack to Ursula. There you are, Ursula.
We need to talk.
No, not him again. This is Jack Skellington. I guess you two have already met? Unfortunately. And how did that go? Well, he barged into my home earlier today.
Yes.
At first I thought he was looking to make a deal. But he went straight to my potions, grabbed several, and started mixing them together. That menace kept asking where I kept my frog's breath. Then he mixed Kraken ink with steam vent salt. I'm just glad I had some essence of moonlight kelp handy to stop my whole house from going up in smoke. He's just interested in your craft. Well, next time he can ask and offer something in exchange, or I'll turn him into a skinny stalk of seaweed for my garden. I want to make this right. What potions did he ruin? Jess, angelfish, though you do have your strengths with dreamlight magic. The kind of potions I make are far beyond you. Still, you can fetch me some ingredients, and as long as all that nuisance is properly reprimanded, I suppose we can put this behind us. Oh, trust me, I'll talk to him about it. What do you need?
Yes.
Bring me gooseberry, red nasturtium flowers, white passion lilies, and amethysts. I'm on it. Let's get 12 gooseberries, 2 amethysts, 3 white passion lilies, and bring them all back to Ursula.
We need to
Here
talk.
you go. I'm back with your potion ingredients. Why, thank you, angelfish. I hope you'll be a good influence on that Jack Skellington in the future. Speaking of Jack, where did he run off to? Well, we were discussing royalty and that good-for-nothing Triton, and he mentioned that he was also royalty, the king of pumpkins or some such nonsense. I said something about that goody two-shoes fairy godmother and her pumpkin house, and he seemed quite interested. Oh no, that can't be good. I must admit, I'm rather curious. Be a dear and let me know if he gets turned into a mouse. Fairy godmother would never do something like that. Still, I better go talk to Jack before he causes any trouble. Jack, I replaced the ingredients for the potions you messed up in Ursula's house. Thank you, Jess. I didn't mean to make a mess, but those potions were so unique. I couldn't resist experimenting. Well, I guess we should count ourselves lucky that nothing went catastrophically wrong. But Ursula can have a bit of a mean streak sometimes. I'd be careful around her. Thank you for the warning. I'll keep that in mind. She did mention that someone here has a house made from a pumpkin. How fascinating. Yep, that's the fairy godmother. I can take you for a little visit, just be on your best behavior, okay? You have my word.
Farewell.
Okay, follow me. It's up this way, Jack. I just love batwing pumpkins. What a wonderful name. Oh, but nothing's more charming than a classic autumn gold pumpkin for enchantments. Too true. I've used those in my parades quite often. Do you have a favorite type of pumpkin, dear? Well, I once created my own. It had scales and a dozen legs. It was positively frightful. Did you have a nice chat with the fairy godmother? Yes, in fact, I think she might be my favorite person in the village. Look at her magnificent house. I was a little worried you'd mess with her. I would never try to frighten someone who adores pumpkins as I do. Well, I'm glad you're not a mouse. Yes, though I suppose that would make it easier to live inside a pumpkin. Now then, there is something with which I could use your particular help. Sure, what's up? I worry that the villagers aren't aware of my role as the Pumpkin King. They don't know they can come to me for their every frightening need. I see the issue. We do have a good amount of royalty here already. Exactly. What do you suggest? Well, the fairy godmother just shared with me this lovely design for a pumpkin throne. Do you think you could help me build it? Sure. You'll naturally need a great deal of pumpkins. 31 of them to be exact. Don't worry, I got that covered. As well as some dark wood. 10 pieces should do it. Those numbers will be perfect for a Halloween-inspired throne, don't you think? I wouldn't expect anything else when making something for you. One throne coming up. Thank you, Jess. Oh, and place it anywhere in the village. I want everyone to feel free to sit on it. I know the perfect spot for it, Jack. But you're not responsible for any fright that may ensue. I would claim full responsibility for that. All right, but we're taking a pic together after to commemorate you being here in the valley. I would be honored. Quickly, before we run out of time, let's get over to the Forgotten Lands and make this throne for the Pumpkin King. Jack, follow me. No? Okay, don't follow me. I still got something for you. I think his throne would look amazing right here. Actually, I didn't move the organ because I think that looks pretty cool right behind it. Kinda looks like it's part of the throne. Test it out for him. A bit of a squeeze. Bit of a tight squeeze. And we need to take a picture of the Pumpkin King's throne with Jack. Let me go get Jack. Oh my goodness. And, well, this is gonna be the picture. I think Ariel is infatuated. Eric, you better do your duty because you got competition. Alright, Jack, what do you think of your throne? This looks splendid! I'm glad you like it. More than a dozen bats in a belfry. Oh, I'm glad. Just promise me one thing, Jack. Of course! As long as it doesn't involve insects and burlap sacks. No, just ask people's permission before you touch their stuff, okay? Even if it does seem new and fascinating. But I'm so curious. However, I promise I'll respect others' possessions in the future. That's all I ask. I must be off. There are still so many places here to explore. That is it. The Pumpkin King returns. I'm so glad we got that over with, and in the next episode, we can continue on further in the new biomes, in the new world. But until then, This is SimPeasant and Jack Skellington signing off. Goodbye.